Welcome to part 2 of You Bought a Bike. Now what? Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to the second installment of the videos designed to make cycling more convenient for you as you start riding as an adult. Today we're going to talk about convenience and safety really, and a little bit of comfort, the importance of having certain items that you may not have thought about. To start with, this weekend did some bike riding. Amazing experience. My first ride Saturday was a fast group ride. I'm going to post a video for that later on in the week. And in that, I'm not only going to be talking about group riding, but I'm going to be commentating on it, and I'm going to be giving you some tips on some of the things that I try to think about and prepare and position myself in during group riding, because I know that a lot of people who are new to the sport, you've heard of group riding, you've seen people out there, and you're wondering what that's about, and there's a bit of a learning curve. So I'll talk a little bit about that, just ways that you can be better on a bike in group rides. The second ride was Sunday with our crew, our Level Up cycling movement crew here in South Florida, and it was so awesome because we don't always get an opportunity to get together, especially since COVID hit. But we're really proud of Erica L. We call her Boss Lady because she's featured in this month's Bicycling magazine, available at newsstands now. So check it out. It's a good read about just some of the friction that people faced years ago when they started bike riding and their experiences with overcoming it. Good read. Anyway, it is Africa hot, and I'm going to try to get through this as fast as I can. When you were a little kid and you were, rolling around in your neighborhood on your bike, you might have weighed like 50, 60 pounds. So falling wasn't a big deal. Also back then, you were riding a little 24-inch tire, so you're a lot closer to the ground. Today, your grown behind is 100 to 150 pounds more than when you were a little kid. And the bike that you're riding on is 28 inches, 29 inches. You're a lot higher off the ground, plus you're going a lot faster. I see a lot of people ride around thinking, they're wearing baseball caps or nothing at all. And I think that's a bad idea. I believe that if you're going to be doing any type of riding as adults, short of, little cafe stops and stuff like that, it's in your best interest to get a helmet. So these are examples of helmets. Okay, this is what they call an aerodynamic helmet. And this next helmet is what they call a lightweight ventilated helmet. Now, I know last week when I was doing a video and we're discussing floor pumps, I said don't go to a big box store to buy a floor pump. Well, this week I'm going to give you slightly different advice. You can go to a big box store to buy a helmet. Here's why. The government regulates helmets different than they do floor pumps. And the same safety rigors and standards and tests that the helmets that you buy from the big box store have to pass is the same ones that these have to pass. Now, you can go to a big box store and probably pick up a helmet for 20, 30, 40 bucks. Whereas if you go to a bike shop and get a high-end helmet, they're going to cost you $150, $200, even $300 for the top of the line helmets. Now, what's the difference between these types of helmets and the helmets that you're going to find at a big box store? There's three things: ventilation, weight, and aerodynamics. The higher end helmets are designed to help you cut through the wind easier or more efficiently, and they actually do work. Tests show that they help you to reduce what they call air drag. I don't understand the science behind it, I just know that it's true. The second thing is that they're designed to keep your head cool. These vents, for example, are designed to let air pass through, and then there's some internal channels that let the air move around your head to help keep your head cool. I can tell you from personal experience that they actually do work. And the third thing is that they're lightweight. They weigh next to nothing. So if you're out there riding your bike, and you're out there for 2, 3, 4 hours at a time, eventually something that weighs a lot is going to start to affect your neck and your ability to hold your head up. So it's in your best interest to have a lighter helmet. Now again, I'm not saying don't invest in one of these helmets. I'm just saying that when it comes to your safety and protecting your head, they're not necessary. You'll get away and you'll be just as, your head will be just as well protected, according to the government, with one of the helmets that you purchase at a big box store, providing that they have that safety certification sticker on the back of them, as you would spending money on a high-end helmet. Okay, so that's helmet. Next, eyewear. Goggles. This is an example of goggles. These are fairly high-end goggles. They're very common. You'll see a lot of cyclists wearing them. And the whole purpose behind goggles is that they're designed just to protect your eyes from the wind, and also to protect your eyes from the UV rays. So the whole idea of this is you want to do things that don't add to your stress, and certainly will make it more tolerable for you to enjoy the outdoors. And having proper eyewear, even if you got a set of Ray-Bans, put those on. But just make sure that you have something that's protecting your eyes from the wind and the glare of the sun. Next, gloves. Now, gloves aren't necessary, but I wear gloves for two reasons. The biggest reason that I wear gloves is bar grip, and I actually use full-fingered gloves. These, you can't see this on the video, but these have kind of like a mesh quality to them, which helps with breathability and keeping my hands cool. But out there in the hot, humid Florida sun, my hands get very sweaty and I start to lose grip on the bar. So for me, it's a safety thing. These are not padded. I don't wear my gloves for padding because I have a proper bike fit. That's going to be another video. So I don't get numb hands or any of that kind of stuff. It'll allow me to continue to have a good grip on my bars. For me, it's more of a safety reason than anything else. And these do look cool, so I get coolness points for these as well. Some people wear half-fingered gloves, like the gloves that you have from the gym that have the little pads on there. Perfectly fine. Again, anything that'll protect your hand. Also, in the event of falling, I don't know why we do this deal, but we do that deal. So it's designed to protect your hands. I've seen some nasty lacerations on people's hands from falling and putting their hand out to balance themselves against the pavement. Next, cycling attire. This is probably my favorite thing about talking about you bought a bike, now what? Is that you get to buy new cool clothes. In cycling, we call this kit. This is a jersey, and a jersey is designed for two things. Number one, for aerodynamics, and because you don't want to have a big old baggy t-shirt where your shirt is flapping around in the wind. If you're trying to do spirited riding, you're trying to be efficient on the bike, aerodynamics is key. So having the right equipment is very important. This is a Castelli. This is a very high-end jersey, and I'll talk about, you know, how you deal with spending money on this stuff. Full zipper, so that if it gets really, really hot, I can get my sexy on and zip it all the way down. Most important to me is that it has 3 jersey pockets, and this is where I carry my stuff. I carry my phone in one pocket, I carry my tubes and my flat kit that I shared with you last week in the other pocket, and in the other pocket I carry my nutrition like gels, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, things like that. It even has a secret compartment here for me to put money and credit cards and stuff like that in. Jersey, very, very, very important. Bibs or shorts. In the 90s, we called these bicycling shorts. Spandex, Lycra, same thing. The higher the quality, the better the comfort and the protection. Inside of these, there's something called a pad, a chamois, I don't know the proper pronunciation. But this thing right here that looks like a diaper is designed to protect you, to keep you from having irritation when you ride. It's the padding that you need. These things are awesome. There are shorts that are designed for you to ride your bike for a couple hours, or shorts that are designed for you to ride your bike for 5 or 6 hours. The higher the quality, the better the padding, or the density, the quality of the padding. Don't skimp on shorts. And let me sticker shock you now. Good quality shorts, and I mean good quality shorts, are going to cost you over $100. And you're like, what? It's a piece of Lycra. I'm telling you, if you go spend money on $40, $60, $60 would be okay. If you go spend money on $40 shorts and you go on long rides, you're going to regret it. You're going to wish you had invested in a quality pair of shorts. Now, these are called bib shorts because they have this thing right here that looks like overalls. But what's awesome about them is that they go over my shoulder. There's no elastic cutting through my breathing apparatus, my diaphragm, so it's not cutting off my circulation when I breathe. I learned that the hard way in the 90s. It's how important it is for you to have a proper ergonomic fit that's not constricting your breathing, that's comfortable and stays put. So don't skimp on these. Now, a couple things about these, rule of thumb of wearing these. Number one, you wear these without short underwear. That's right. No Hanes, no Jockeys, no Victoria's Secret. You wear these commando style. And the reason is they're designed to be like underwear. The padding is your underwear. If you wear these with underwear, what you're going to do is you're going to increase the possibility of chafing, irritation, and discomfort. And that's really, really ugly. You'll eventually develop something called saddle sores. You do not want that. So you wear these as prescribed without underwear. Also, you're gonna need some of these. Chamois cream, chamois cream, butt butter, booty lotion, whatever you wanna call it. These are designed to be applied in cream form onto your sit bones. Google sit bones. I'm not gonna get to sit bones. You put this on your sit bones. You don't rub it all over your butt, only on your sit bones and a little bit on the pad as well. And what this is designed to do is, again, is designed to reduce chafing, friction, and irritation. This is awesome. They make them different brands. They make them for men, they make them for women. I don't wear them if it's a short ride. I'm just riding around my neighborhood for like 10 minutes or so. You don't need it. But if I'm going on if I'm going to be on a bike for over an hour or so, I am definitely wearing some butt butter. Okay, I think I've covered it all. So we've got head protection, got to protect the noggin, goggles, attire, get a kit to look nice, to look pro. You don't want to be wearing big flappy t-shirt, basketball shorts. Not only is it not a good look, it's not efficient, okay? Gloves to protect your hands and reduce the amount of sweat that you're dealing with the bars and things like that. In the next video, we're going to be talking about how, I'm going to call it, you bought a bike, now what, how I roll, which means what I carry and how I carry it with me when I'm on the bike. So again, thanks again, guys. Please like, comment, share. We're trying to grow the channel so that we can continue to produce good quality content that's designed to instruct, inform, inspire, and in total build a better cycling community. All right, guys, be blessed. Have an awesome day. Okay, so this is a bonus. People ask me about my bikes all the time. This is a Bianchi Mega Set with the steel Didaci tubing. Amazing bike. It's 90% built. We're just waiting for the proper chain. I'm actually building this kind of retro old school style with down tube shifters. You guys remember those, right? Click, click, click. I'm going modern with the Zip 404s in the back, Zip 303 in the front, tubular, Campagnolo Record 10. That seat was custom covered saddle by a guy in Texas named Carson Lay. Titanium seat post that I ordered from China. Amazing. This is great. You don't get to see this a lot. The Campy Record, brake only, no shifters on there. It's a brake only lever. What other nice features can I have on there? Brooks leather wrap tape. This is going to be a sweet bike.